I never thought I'd be starting over at 37, staring at an empty apartment with two sleeping kids and a silent phone. The noise of our old life was gone, and what was left was me, a single parent rebuilding life from scratch. Nights were long, and mornings felt like unfinished business from the day before. There were days I'd sit in the car outside daycare just to cry without anyone seeing. Raising kids alone isn't a noble Instagram quote. It's dirty dishes, school runs, tantrums, and the quiet ache of no one to tag in when you're falling apart. Every co parenting struggle felt like reopening an old wound, and yet I had to smile for them. But something shifted the day I caught my son quietly folding laundry without being asked. "I know you're tired," he whispered. That moment cracked me open. I wasn't just surviving, I was teaching, through pain, through resilience. I stopped chasing the person I was before the divorce. That identity died, but in its place, someone braver emerged. I picked up habits I once mocked: journaling, 5 a.m. walks, reading aloud with my kids. Slowly, forgiveness grew in the silence between courtroom visits and bedtime stories. The breakthrough wasn't loud, it was me, laughing again, really laughing, at dinner, during spelling homework, while dancing barefoot in the kitchen. Emotional healing came not from fixing everything, but from letting go of needing to. Life after divorce isn't a second chance, it's a rebirth. We think we're broken, but sometimes we were just buried. I learned that personal growth isn't linear, it's messy, circular, and deeply human. It's choosing hope over shame, courage over convenience. If you're a single parent right now, thinking you're not enough, hear this. Your story is already extraordinary. You're rebuilding a life from love, not rubble. You don't need to have it all figured out. Just one quiet act of courage a day. One whispered, "I've got this," even if you don't believe it yet. That's the truth of parenting transformation. And if you made it this far, maybe it's time to ask yourself, what would rebuilding look like if you gave yourself permission to rise?